we had to take it to the crib on this one, man. I had to pull up on your man GH in real time at home. He's relaxing.
What's up, man? Welcome.
We in his den. For all y'all dudes that think, wait. For the guys that was talking about how broke you are, you know what I'm talking about. Fighting for $200 and yeah, we in GH's den. In the boonies.
Chilling, man.
IG, your man Terence Crawford, he made history. First 4-belt, 3-division male undisputed champion, because Clarissa did it.
It was 4 divisions undisputed?
No, 3-division, 4-belt.
Okay, all right, 4-belt era.
4-belt era.
Okay.
The only guys that's ever been 3-division undisputed is Bob Fitzsimmons, Henry Armstrong. Henry Armstrong held them all at the same time. Legendary shit. He goes in there and beats arguably the best fighter, or one of the best fighters of his era.
Yeah.
Regardless of weight class.
Yeah.
What was your thoughts on the performance?
The performance was like clean. Like it was real. It was times where it was close calls. Like it looked like Canelo might get him right here. You know what I mean? Bud found a way out, slip up out of there. He was working behind his jab real good. His footwork real good. Setting the pace. He was creating what I like to call spider web in there. You know what I'm saying? That's basically setting traps with your movement. The part I didn't expect was for Canelo to really approach Bud like Bud, like he was just gonna punch on Bud. He was looking. What I mean by that is Canelo, when he would hit Bud to his hips or like on the shoulder, because I seen him do it a few times. He was like, Canelo was like looking for those results that he usually get when he do those things. And I was like, I can't believe he looking at Bud like that. Like he really trying to play Bud. I mean, on the low. He know Bud can fight, but it was like, I'm gonna hit, all right, when I hit you on your hips, you gonna act right. I mean, when I hit you on your shoulders, you gonna act right. And you could tell Canelo's been spoiled over the years. Canelo's gotten better, a lot better. And Canelo is a legend for sure. But you could tell he's imposed his will on a lot of guys and won off of his poker face alone. You know what I mean? Along with the punishing shots. But Bud Crawford, what I tried to explain to somebody, I think it was last week, I said Bud is a chameleon. What I mean by that is he'll adapt to whatever it is he has to do. You know what I'm saying? Depending on who he's fighting. I seen him do it enough times. I'm always impressed with the composure, especially when you go from arenas of 20,000, maybe 25 to 30,000. This is 70,000.
70-piece nugget. 70,000.
I gotta be accurate, because Bang said we can't keep forgetting about the little people. 70,400 and about 83 people or something. Bang said I gotta be accurate when I say it. So that's tough. That's tough in itself. You know what I mean? To be in front of that many people and fighting on this level. And then to go in there and handle yourself like a true professional, man. I don't want to say I was impressed, but I was impressed because a lot of people were saying the weight is going to be the issue. Canelo's power is going to be the issue. Bud's experience level is going to be the issue. I heard all the excuses on why he would lose, but not too many about why he would win. You know what I'm saying? And I guess that's why I was impressed. Really good fight. Great fight. You know what I mean? The way he handled it all the way through. He never looked like he was worried. He never went in the corner. Beautiful instructions. Team Crawford, beautiful instructions. I heard from the entire team. Everything about it, man. The way he handled himself, he was very relaxed through the fight. You know what I'm saying? When Canelo was loading up, he was staying composed, getting his hands up, making sure he catching the shots. And guess what? Everybody said when he get hit by Canelo that he wasn't going to be able to take it. And I seen some flush right hands get landed. He ate the shot.
That brings up a question, G. So we've seen Crawford hurt by smaller guys at smaller weights.
Right.
Could this have been a situation where Crawford left some punch resistance in the gym or on the scale? What I'm saying is, by you cutting down, 20, 30 pounds, Is that what made him getting hit by Gamble, or him? Even though he said Mean Machine hit harder than Canelo, could that have been what played with people's heads, where they think because he's going up in weight, then all of a sudden he wouldn't be able to take a bigger man shot?
Right. So you ever heard the term "light in the ass"?
Yeah.
You know what I mean, he kind of light in the ass. You know what I'm saying? So what that means is, like, for me, a grown man. So I tried to explain this, I think, yesterday on a live with Fanon. A grown man on average is probably about 180 pounds, 175 pounds. It's a grown man. It's not too many grown men walking around 147 pounds. That's just where I fight. You know what I'm saying? So you got a tier, they call it your tier weight. You get down to your tier weight to fight. That's not where you walk around. To fast forward a little bit, him fighting at 168 is more natural for him than 147 pounds. So, to answer your question, did he leave some in the gym? Yeah. Did he leave some on the scale? Yeah, because you trying to get down to this weight that you know is not naturally healthy for you to fight at, because that's where you fight. You know what I mean? That is your fight weight. He started at 35, 40. He did everything proper except jump 60. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't stay at 54 too long. But with his age, I felt like this was proper for him to fight at 68, and I felt like he would be at full strength because he didn't have to cut too much. You know what I'm saying? This is a more natural weight for him, so that's why he looked so strong. That's why he wasn't so affected by the punches. Now, him saying Mean Machine, what I try to tell guys is, when you're fighting a Mean Machine at 47, you fighting in 8-ounce gloves. You fighting Canelo in 10-ounce gloves at 168. So not only are you stronger, you got a little bit more on the gloves. When you fighting a Mean Machine at 147, and you probably could have possibly been fighting at 54 then, but you fighting him at 47, and he hit you with a clean shot, or a shot you don't see, yeah, you're going to feel it a lot more. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, so it's like if you take the 8-ounce off, and then now I just hit you with the wrap, and then I take the wrap off, now I'm going to just hit you with my knuckles. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, each time you're going to feel the effects of the shot. You know what I mean? So I feel like what you said, stripping down in weight, I mean, he left a little bit home. You know what I mean? And that happens. We see Boots going up to 54. We seeing Shakur talking about going to 40. You know what I'm saying? These guys are going to feel better going up. You know what I'm saying? Because naturally, they bigger than where they fight at. But that's how it always been. You know what I'm saying? That's the game.
Jay, I look around.
Yeah.
Where does he go from there?
I say, go get you a nice line of suits. And follow up behind Andre Ward and them. Get that money, man. Go ahead, start broadcasting, commentating. Go ahead and get in some movies. If you can venture out with some movies. He got kids. Have fun with your kids. I mean, listen, man. 3-division undisputed and 5-time champion, 5-weight division champion. There's nothing to prove. There's nothing else to prove. I don't got to prove nothing to nobody. I don't owe nobody nothing. You know what I'm saying? You got them kids. Take care of them kids, bro. Go get you some nice suits and get ready to get this extra money. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would be doing. I'll be trying to be in movies, all types of shit.
Yo, I can see that. I can see Bud playing the enforcer, like, to a drug organization.
You see Turkey Al-Sheikh had the transporter with him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I would have hollered at the transporter. Yo, let me get in the next transporter. You know what I'm saying? Because I know they're coming out with like another 7 or 8 or whatever.
Like when Tommy get in the jam and Tommy go send the shooter, it'd be Bud.
You feel me? Lamar Jackson did it. He jumped in the movie. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he jumped in the series. That's what I'm saying. We got to venture out now. It's time to venture out. We did enough with boxing, man. He gave boxing his life, man, and it paid him back. So, you know what I mean? Let's go ahead and let's go get some other money. I ain't mad at him.
Where does this rank for you as far as not just performances, but situations? Like we just saw a dude jump up 3 weight classes in 2 fights.
Yeah.
And then not just win, but win decisively.
Yeah. I mean, situations. I mean, it's one of the best Jones we've seen. It's definitely one of the best Jones we've seen. But it's tough. It's tough to. I don't know. At this time though, it's the best. This is the best shit I've seen in the last 10 years. Put it like that.
Because I feel like probably the only thing that would be comparable. But see, the difference is Bud did this he did the straight jump, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes people you could compare this to Usyk going in there with Fury and being outweighed.
Yeah.
And Fury was at the top of his fight. Well, he looked like shit against Ngannou.
Yeah.
But still, Fury was undefeated. Fury. Yeah, still Tyson Fury. But yeah, like, I can't really think of anything.
This is greater than Usyk because, and no disrespect to Usyk, but Usyk is a big guy. When Usyk isn't fighting at cruiserweight, he's still 225, 230. You know what I'm saying? Still walking around there. So for him to go to heavyweight, it wasn't too much of a shock to his body because he could actually be comfortable because I can eat. But he's probably training harder because you're fighting bigger guys. But Bud has actually changed his whole body frame. Everything changed. He's still built the same, but he had to put the muscle on and really make sure everything was working. He still had to make sure his feet was quick. He still had to make sure his timing was on point. He still had to make sure his hands was fast. He still had to make sure his defense was there because you're going in there with a live dog. Not saying Fury isn't a live dog compared to a Usyk, but Usyk has the way better athleticism when it comes to. He has the better physical makeup when it comes to Fury. Fury's just taller.
We can make that argument with Bud and Canelo.
No, they look the same.
Better physical makeup?
Yeah, the physical makeup, they both look the same. They the same height. They got muscles in the same places. They look like Siamese, not Siamese. They look like Irish twins.
I can't say that because Crawford's the longer man.
Arm wise,
yeah, Crawford's the longer man. I feel like Crawford has a build that when you have that wiry frame, it has a build that can put on weight and put on weight well while still retaining the explosiveness and the quick twitchiness. I feel like that was the biggest takeaway for me, is that he looked heavy,
yeah,
but the hand speed and the timing was still there.
Yeah,
he was probably like a half a step slower than what you've seen him at 47 and 54.
Right,
but the strength and sturdiness was there. Yeah,
still fast for 68. Yeah, still
faster than every 68.
Yeah,
but now stronger and sturdier than what you've seen him at 47 and 54.
Yeah, and Canelo don't like them southpaws. He don't like southpaw.
Nah,
I could tell because he can't see that left hand coming. He can't really get away from that left hand. And Bud was looping it. He was shooting it straight, and he was clocking Canelo with that jump. It was a great fight though. You can't take nothing away from Bud Crawford. People been trying to take shit from him for his whole career. So guess what? He had to do this. He had to ignore Boots Ennis and fight Canelo Alvarez. He had to do that because nobody was going to give him the respect. It was the same thing when I told you a few years ago, Boots is going to have to beat Luis Ortiz or somebody. It's the same. This is equivalent to that. He's going to have to do the same thing. He's going to have to go up and beat somebody.
Did this set a new standard in boxing, though? Could this be the thing that you start to see people try? We've seen guys jump up 2 divisions. Only guys that we've ever seen it do it successfully, Crawford, Roy Jones. Whoa, shit. Ray Leonard did it.
A lot of guys. Duran went up, beat Iran Barkley.
Yeah, okay.
Ray Leonard went up. A lot of people went up. The thing is, the reason you're going to see more of it, I'm going to tell you why. It's not about the legacy part, it's about the money. Everybody's trying to... Here's what I don't like about the young fighters. Everybody's trying to work their way to money. But this is the part that a lot of them is missing. Before Mayweather got to the money with De La Hoya, he had a list of guys. He already had a list of guys that he had beat that was considered great fighters, right? These guys are trying to do it and beat C+ fighters, B- at best fighters. You're not going to do that. Nobody's going to pay you 20, 30, 40 million dollars unless you fighting Jake Paul. Nobody's going to pay you that to fight a guy who's not on your level. This was 2 levels that made sense. Both of these guys are legends. Both of these guys are great fighters. This had to happen. The reason we're going to see more of this is because guys they trying to make that money. You know who's on the trail? Devin Haney. He's on the trail Because Devin Haney has already been undisputed at 35, champ at 40. Now he getting ready to go for champ at 47. So he's on the trail. Shakur has been champ at what? 26, 30, and 35. He's ready to fight T.O. at 40. He on the trail as well. You know what I mean? So yeah, we get ready to see a lot of this because this is how you really gonna make the big bucks.
Canelo Alvarez, after the fight, post press conference, he says that Terence Crawford is way better than Floyd Mayweather Jr. What's your thoughts on his statement, and do you agree with the sentiment?
Him saying that, I can't say he capping. I can't, because I don't know what he felt. But when I heard that, what I think is, when Floyd beat me, I was 23. I wasn't polished. When Bud beat me, I was the man. I was the man. And he beat me fair and square. He beat me at my game and he beat me at his game. That's why Canelo said that. Do I believe that? It's tough to believe. We're not going to ever see Bud versus Floyd. And it's crazy. It's crazy because I would love to see that fight, but I know we're not going to see it. But I can only take Canelo's word because he's the man that's been in the ring with both of them. But I understand why he said it. I was a kid when I fought Floyd. He wasn't a kid literally, but he was young. He was young. There was a lot he didn't know. There was a lot he didn't understand about boxing that he later on learned and got better. But Bud beat the better version of me, even though it's the ran down version. I'm saying that because it is some wear and tear there with Canelo. I've been saying it the whole time. When a guy got almost 70 fights in current time, with all those big camps he's been doing and all that, trust me, it's some wear and tear there. I'm not making excuses for Canelo. I'm just saying, I do give Bud his credit though for beating Canelo, and Canelo understands I am a better fighter today than I was back then. But that's hard to say because Floyd, you know what I'm saying? I feel like Bud took maybe 20% of what Floyd did and added that to his repertoire for this fight. So that's why I'm saying it's tough to say that.
The reason why I think people look at it a certain way is because, one, I think Terence Crawford is more accomplished than Floyd Mayweather. I got a lot of shit on a live for saying that, but the reality is he was a 2-division undisputed. Now he's a 3-division undisputed. I feel like people misconstrue accomplishments with fighters fought. No.
Right.
Accomplishments. Terence Crawford is more accomplished than Floyd Mayweather in professional boxing.
Yeah.
But I think what gives it people looking at it out of side eye, like, is that you said way better. If you would have said better, then people were like, okay, that's subjective. You know, you fought him, but by saying way better, it gives the perspective that Terence Crawford is a more likable guy than Floyd Mayweather. Floyd's an asshole, and Floyd, you know, has still carried it with Canelo after all these years. Where, he, hey GH, Canelo was easy. I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Yeah,
he was easy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I don't know. That's what it gives it that air.
I also think you got to remember when you talking about a Mexican fighter, they big on punishment. He might also feel Crawford punches harder than Floyd and took more chances than Floyd took. Floyd really was super speed that night. Like, everything speed. And it irritated Canelo because Canelo couldn't do what he wanted to do. And he looked nothing like himself. Canelo might feel in the fight with Crawford, there was times I could have did things better. And there was times I had opportunity, but I couldn't get off. Crawford's better. Because Crawford neutralized me. You know what I'm saying? That might be what he's thinking. I can't say I all the way agree, but I'm saying I don't disagree because he's been in there with both of the guys. You know what I'm saying? But what that means is he lost to 2 great fighters. That's all that means to me. I can't get into the argument who's better between Floyd and Crawford because this is their only
common opponent.
But
you know that's going to be the next question I got.
For
but
sure.
We'll wait on that for the next segment.
No, for sure.
as far as the performances, it was like when people say it's two ways to skin a cat.
Yeah.
Right? Floyd was elusive in the pocket.
Yeah.
Made Canelo miss. I felt like his victory was a bit more embarrassing.
Yeah.
And that's no disrespect to Canelo, but, you know, you threw 4 or 5 piece combination, you hit nothing but air, where Crawford kind of like touched him up.
Yeah.
Like he gave him the Ray Leonard treatment in pockets.
Yeah.
Especially in the beginning parts of the round. It was like boop, 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 boop. And then now, you know, I'm gonna walk off on some cool cat daddy shit where the wind hits my trench coat. Like was it Orange Juice Jones walking in the rain?
Yeah. Real shit. I think like I said, I think it was just times where Canelo felt like, damn, I could have had him. With Floyd, I think he felt like paralyzed. Like, damn, I can't catch this motherfucker. He too fast. But with Crawford, I felt like he maybe was saying, damn, I could have, if I would have threw this or if I would have did that. You know what I mean? Because it was times Crawford sat there and caught a punch and countered back. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He let Canelo throw. Like, go ahead, throw your shit. He caught that shit, boom, and come right back with the hook. The same shot he caught Earl with. He was touching Canelo with some of that same shit, man. And it was just like, and it was times where Crawford was imposing himself on Canelo. He was stepping to Canelo at times. He didn't do it the whole fight, but I'm just saying it was times he stepped to him. Floyd did too, but Floyd just was so fast, so much faster. And the education was like totally different. Like when Canelo fought Floyd, Canelo was in middle school. He wasn't even, you know what I'm saying? Floyd by that time was already a Harvard graduate. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. That's a tough discussion, to be honest. But I like what Bud Crawford did last night.
Last question, GH.
Mm-hmm.
Turkey Alashiki tweets Crawford versus Benavidez
at
168. Can Benavidez still make 168? I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I don't want to see that shit.
Yeah.
And I feel like he already did something monumental. He already did something history making. Now I feel like y'all trying to go overboard with the shit.
Yeah.
And it's the difference between fighting a dude that moved up to 68 and instead of fighting a dude that then cut down from like 200 something to fight at 68.
Yeah.
I feel like at this point, people was trying to play fight night and trying to get Crawford beat.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts?
That's exactly what it is. It's like, all right, you jumped over one bridge, or you cleared one bridge. All right, let's see if you can clear. It's like the Evel Knievel effect. Like, all right, you jumped over 3 buses. Let's see if you can do 10 buses. You know what I'm saying? He trying to test his limits, and he think the money is going to keep getting him out there. That fight is pointless. The fight is pointless because nobody ever talked about that fight until now. And then I don't feel like Bud needs a Benavidez. And then that would mean Benavidez would have to go into a different body and bring himself back down to 68 when he's already getting settled in at 175. And, you know, I believe Benavidez has some tough tasks in front of him that he want to conquer before even talking like that. I don't even think he want to talk like that because there's really no point. He wanted the Canelo fight because Canelo was the man at 68. He was at 68. I don't think he cared about fighting Bud, and I don't think Bud cared about fighting Benavidez. That's just Turkey trying to pull rank. Turkey trying to show he got a golden arm. You know what I mean?
I understand that Turkey likes to make these big grand events, but there's a boxing aspect to this shit too. Like some stuff got to make boxing sense. Yeah. Bringing a dude down that's been comfortable at 75, bringing him back down to 68, and then having him fight a dude that just jumped 3 weight classes in 2 fights that started his career off at 35.
Right.
Like, no, bro. No, man.
Yeah, I don't want to see that fight. There's no point. Like I said, Bud needs to just go get a line of suits. You know what I'm saying? Get ready to just start talking about this shit.
What kind of suits, though?
I don't know what's the best suits right now. I don't really, you know what I mean? I just look at suits as suits.
When we were young, it was the Brooks Brothers. That's what the audience was wearing.
Yeah, that was back in the day shit, though. They got all kinds of shit out now. They even got sweatsuit type suits. Like shit that feel like you got a sweatsuit on, but it's a suit. I mean, that's probably some shit I would wear.
I wouldn't do that, though.
I would. You know what I mean? Because it looked just like a suit, but it just feel like sweatsuit material. You know what I mean? Not the soft shit, not like the gray sweatsuits. Not that shit.
You talking about like
like you know that swishy shit they be wearing nowadays. They got shit like that stretch material that's actually like a suit, but it just got the you can move in it. You feel me?
That's low key ass though, Jay.
It might be, but it might be. But if you think I got a suit on, I'm good with that. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you feel like you could get off on me because you like, Greg, got a suit on right now, I'm gonna get off. But I can still flex like
surprise.
Yeah. I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? Fuck that. I'm fucking with it. But yeah, but get ready, hey Bud, man, get ready to get this entertainment money, man. That's all I'm saying. Go ahead, go on.
Jake Paul?
Go on. I mean, now that would be worth it because Jake Paul, he about the exhibitions. He ain't about no real fights. You know what I'm saying? He about the exhibition style. So yeah, go ahead and get you some exhibition money. Or like I said, I wouldn't even be fucking with boxing right now. I'm gonna fuck with these movies. I'm gonna fuck with these I'm gonna start being in rap videos, all types of shit, man. Just like let's just get to it.
So what you saying is you want to see Bud being being the abusive boyfriend in the Tyler Perry movie?
No, I don't like Tyler Perry, so no, don't do that. He
gonna be the boyfriend that's throwing the chick down the steps.
No, don't do that. No, don't do that because that's terrible.
Like Jill Scott hit the deck.
No,
like,
no, don't be that guy because that's terrible. You know what I'm saying? The people really watch movies and start to hate people because of a movie role. True. So no, I wouldn't say do that, but I'm just saying use your stardom to make some money, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like chill, man. You put a lot of work in, bro. You don't owe nobody nothing. You know what I mean?